Wow, so there's other worlds outside the screen too. Multicolory surprised. This would make a great hour-long special for the show. That'd get our ratings up for sure. And I still don't know how that works. Is it actually that we went into a TV world, which is an actual place on set? Or is it just another world where they just all agreed to put on a show for a random-ass TV station? Or... I don't fucking know. Shouldn't you worry about getting renewed first? You're sure to be cancelled without an audience, no? What? But the show is to go on. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's gotta be. Fine? Without the protagonist? Is the role really so unimportant? Who knows? Maybe they've got a Neo Prism Red taking the spotlight now. Why would you say something so horrifying? Oh, but there's nothing children love more than a brand new hero to cheer for. No! Alright, chill out for a sec, former Red. Don't call me that. It's come to this. I just have to record all my extra-dimensional exploits on video. Then I can send them to the boys and girls at home. That'll keep Prism Red up on the charts. How do you plan to do that? There's no guarantee of us going back to your world in the first place. What? Let's make the first stream save, and now, after all that, let's actually get into this chapter. Hey, I've been wondering, is Disgaea 6 a good entry point to playing it myself, since the game seems pretty interesting? Any Disgaea game is a good entry point. Think of all of them as separate. Same universe, same characters, if you want to call it that. They make references to characters from other games, but there's no chronological story aside for one instance. It's Disgaea the original on the PS2, and Disgaea D2 that came out, I believe, for the PS3. That's the only instance where you actually need to worry about playing one before the other. Aside from that, pick whichever one you want to play. They're all good games. My own personal bias wants to say Disgaea 3 is the weakest one, mechanically speaking, but none of them are inherently bad. The higher you go on the Disgaea number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that, just shows more polish, more quality of life, and in some cases just bigger numbers. If you want my opinion on quality of the story or which one is a better representation of what Disgaea is as a whole, I would say Disgaea 4 and 5 are pretty tied up there for my opinion of what Disgaea is in its heart. Disgaea 5 for the mechanics and how easy and fun it is to rack up, craft, and make your own team to be gods. And Disgaea 4, I think, for how the characters all are tropey, but still kind of just fun to watch. Oh, all Disgaea games will overwhelm you like that, at least at the beginning. Do not take it as other games, and RPGs especially, where you're used to tutorials telling you, incrementally, the same amount of information throughout the entire time, expecting it to go that deep. Disgaea doesn't really do that. It will tell you a lot of upfront stuff just to get you started, but then you only get a tutorial pretty much maybe once or twice every chapter for the first 3 or 4. And after that, the game takes a hands off and say, that's all you need to succeed. If you want to do anything else, experiment, look online, or just go learn. The game actually is rather lax with its tutorials as some other games. Very infamously, I think it was, what was it, Fairy Friends or F, I think? I was so tired of tutorials, I actually started doing a counter on screen for how often there were tutorials. I think we got up to 27 to 20 tutorials in the main game that were still going on until the mid-game. But yeah, in my opinion, personally, as the streamer guy right here, I would say Disgaea 4, it's a solid, good fun. You can pick it up, I believe, on PC, on the PS3, and on the PS Vita/TV if you have that. Disgaea 5 is also a good one. PC, I believe, Switch as well, and the PS4, I think? Both of those are solid entry points and a good amount of quality of life that would make it very easy to step into the whole world of Disgaea and not feel entirely overwhelmed. It's going to have more tutorials than some of the other games, but those are there just to let you know about some stuff that the previous games might not have actually told you up front or all that clearly about. They're not to say they're the best, though. Every Disgaea game has something that is up and down based on people's opinions. For example, for me, I think Disgaea's best story still is probably the original Disgaea 1. Like, I think that story knew how to balance tone and actually successfully managed to get a pretty serious story out of it. Disgaea 2 definitely took itself a bit less serious. It had a couple of more serious moments, but its characters, I don't think, let it get too serious with all the jokes and the birth of Axel in that game, too. But still, that was my first Disgaea game, so I have to give it points for, like, that's what got me into the series. Which also, I believe, is on Steam. Like, almost all Disgaea games are on Steam, aside from, I believe, 3. 3 and 6 are the only that you can't find on Steam. Oh, and also Disgaea D2. Rosalind's favorite heroine, she is pretty good. She's really good. Yeah, Disgaea 1's tone was just really solid. The script, very good. 3 and D2 are DS ports. I don't think Disgaea D2 got... Oh, do you mean Alright, I forgot. There's Disgaea D2, Dimension 2, whatever you want to call it, that came out for the PS3. That's a sequel to Disgaea 1. But there is also a port, I believe, of Disgaea 2 on the DS, is there? I don't remember. I don't know if that's what you're referencing or not. And BB God, thanks for the bit. You're awesome, my dude. But hopefully that answered your question and helped you learn a bit more about Disgaea and if you want to jump into it. It's a fun series. I personally enjoyed it a lot, but understand, it is a world of numbers. To the heart of it, it is a world of numbers, but it's not one that requires you to jump into numbers. The game can be beaten, quote-unquote beaten, by not really going too deep into the mechanics. The game doesn't fully expect that from you, but if you want to go into the deeper challenges and the post-game content that the game has, it will come to expect grind and some actual understanding and delving into the mechanics. It's a game where I can safely say the final boss is normally in the hundreds of levels range, and by the end, by the first post-game thing, they say double that level. And usually it just keeps going from there. Like, I still remember the first time I beat Ball. The dude was, I think, level 4,000 only. My team was about 5,000, and we just barely did it. It expects you to break the system. It expects you to really dig into it, to make some truly fantastic units, to be able to take on the challenges that it poses at you. Yeah, the story can be considered a tutorial, but a very well narratively done tutorial at that. Usually.
Follow me, please.
Alright, now let's get into the actual story of this first fucking chapter. Look into it a bit further. Yeah, go ahead, do your own digging on it, man. Find which ones are accessible to you, and then from there do comparisons of which one is the most welcoming to you. I would not say look at the polish. Do not look at the polish if I can ever try to impose that thought on you. If the choices that you had were between Disgaea 1, 2, and 5, for example, in some reason, do not look at the newest one as like that is a superior one, because while the other ones might not have as much quality of life, a game can suddenly make up so much more of it for character, story, and just tone. If I can, I would say look at what games you can get. Between all of them, look at the characters and a synopsis of the story and see which one drags you in the most. Disgaea's gonna be Disgaea no matter which one you do. But the story and the characters are the one things that change, and that can really make a game for you, for the player or not. And yeah, we are skipping over Disgaea 3 for a reason. Disgaea 3 was a strange place. It was the first on PS3, and it tried to change the system up. That did not go well, so they never touched it again. But it also narratively tried to actually be serious like Disgaea 1, and I feel like it just didn't fully go into it too much. Though, if I can say anything about Disgaea 3, it introduced one of my favorite fucking side characters in the entire series. Champloo is the one thing I adore unabashedly forever about Disgaea 3. That chef, he's a god. I love that dude. He's the one guy that made me want to use actual story characters in my runs. Entirely it. But alright. What's this chapter about?
Only the power of the legendary witch can defeat the god of destruction.
The legendary witch?
Huh? You know something about that, Cerberus?
No, pardon the interruption. Please continue.
Certainly. Our school has been entrusted with the legendary witch's ultimate item, the magical wand of transformation. The legends state that using it will grant you the form of an invincible witch then and there. It's more than likely that the only way to defeat the strongest god of destruction is to utilize that power.
Okay, hand it over then. I'll just turn into this invincible witch thing and take it down.
Zed, do you, of all people, intend to become a witch? You do know that they're all girls, right?
Who cares? All that matters is defeating the god of destruction.
My, Prince Zed really won't hesitate to do whatever it takes. So Prism Zed will become Prism Zedina. Now that's what I call a ratings booster.
I appreciate your spirit, but only fully trained witches like me are capable of transforming into invincible witches.
Oh, what the hell? All right then, Pruny, why don't you transform for us?
What? Me? I suppose it's fine, since our school might otherwise be destroyed by the god of destruction. Should that happen, my precious students would surely all perish. I must do all I can to prevent that from happening. Very well. Since it's only temporary, I shall transform into an invincible witch.
Come on, magical transformation. Go, go, go! Or sea angels.
Huh? Who the hell are these punks?
Remember when I mentioned our security system? Since you weren't invited here, you're all technically intruders. But this is a good opportunity for me to grade your abilities.
Alright. Over here, probably, maybe. Yeah, let's see, what map do we have? There are some... Oh, the quests are behind this. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Fuck. Not the stats, but it's a clone map. Shit. I fucking hate clone maps. And you actually need to, what's it called? You want to turn all of these into red, if possible. fight all of them so the panels they're on instantly become red. And while they can jump down, if they don't, then they just die instantly to 120% damage. Technically, you are right. We can abuse clone map for infinite farm, but still. Definitely there's a way around that. Let me see, who do I want at the top of it that's not... or at the bottom? You have 5, you're at 6, you're at 11. Actually, it is gonna be you.
Is that all? Ah! I cannot contain my powers. I may overdo it.
Entering battle. Nowhere to hide.
And you have a throw of 6, alright.
Preparing to lift.
I want...
Bring it on!
I fucked up, actually.
Lifting. Bring on the pain.
You out.
Okay.
Shining that way does not move, so he maintains his move commands.
There. Hit. Tnya.
There's no clear one, actually, if you look around. Oh, wait, no, there is. Didn't notice over here. Because it is 120, you're right. Right, yeah. So. Okay, hold on, actually. Green, aqua, and then yellow, followed by purple, blue, and then at the far right is the clear. That's blue, purple, yellow, aqua, green. I think the green one is... They're all lined up in the order that you see them presented right here. So if you do this one, all the red will turn green. It will trigger every single one of the red ones. But it'll trigger them in the order that they go out in a circle. Which means they will also hit this guy right here second, I believe. Actually, no, this one I think first. I think. But we can't do it. I think I'm gonna want the mage for that then. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna want the mage, I believe. She has the most range. Not for that one. Not for that spell though. Not for that one really either. What happened to you? I thought you had more range than that shit. The archer has a good amount. You have almost the same actually, I think. If I were to try and shoot one of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Theoretically 4 range, but I'm pretty sure it's going to demand some more because of height.
Preparing to lift.
Thankfully, we can science this a little bit because of the whole, what's it called? Ability to cancel throws. That's one reason I'm going to try this, instead of my original plan.
there!
Throwing. There.
It's available, but it says no targets, so there is target high problem going into play here. Which, unfortunately, it might be that we have to throw someone down there. Which means they're gonna die.
There.
Let's try. I feel like this might be too easy or the incorrect answer, but if anything, we just broke the map and it's gonna go all hell breaking loose, and I'm still down for that. Always makes it interesting.
Take this.
So that was it. There you go. Zed and the others fought battle after battle to reach the magical wand of transformation, until finally, Zed obtained the ultimate magic item, the magical wand of transformation.
What the? You managed to obtain it already?
What's the problem? I just saved us a bunch of time.
Huh. And here I thought you were a run-of-the-mill zombie. You're no ordinary individual, are you?
Yeah, whatever. Hurry up and transform, you old hag.
This is for my students. Ah! Incredible. An overwhelming amount of magic power is being unleashed within me.
Zed.
Huh? Who's calling me?
Zed, I have a request to make.
I can't hear ya. If you got something to say, then speak up, got it?
Please, stop him.
Huh? What the hell was that?
What's wrong now, Zed?
Nothing. I was just hearing things. You know how it is. My brain's rotted through.
Hearing things? That's rather alarming, Zed.
Speaking of alarming... Ah! What is with this shameless attire?
Who the hell are you?
It's me, you brat! Marjolaine!
Hey, cute little girl on the outside, 10,000-year-old hag on the inside.
How cute! It's the birth of Magical Girl, Prismagical!
It appears the wand's magical power has transformed her from an old woman to a young girl.
Is this really the time to be calmly analyzing the situation? I mean, just look at me!
Who cares? Does it really matter as long as it helps us defeat the god of destruction?
Of course it does! What does this have to do with being invincible? Just trotting around as a miniskirt wearing magical girl when I'm already well over 10,000 years old. What a nightmare.
Having transformed into a magical girl, Magdalene joins Zed and his allies. Magdalene, sorry.
The birth of a 10,000-year-old magical girl certainly is a nightmare.
Also, just a warning, because I just sort of noticed it. I heard thunder just outside, and looking at my phone, it says like, yeah, there was a lightning strike within 10 miles of me. Getting closer. I'm like, ah, Shit. Power could go out, so I'm gonna start saving just immediately. What could go wrong, pretty much. Look at her ability. Yeah, one sec. She had a pretty wand. Can I take the pretty wand, though? Magical Girl, she has 2 uniques. Increase attack power against single target of 50% when equipped with this. That is good. Decrease stats of 50% due to self-consciousness and performance anxiety. Oh. Wow, alright. Magic Girl Magnificent Mageline is on the scene. Heart, star, twirl star. All stats boosted for 3 turns. That's actually pretty good. Turn into a lucky board. Increase the success rate by enhancing. So that's where the lucky board abilities might be coming from. You can turn them into lucky boards and just like start doing shenanigans like that. Maybe. Alright. There's no events, right? None.
Oh, here to claim your prizes?
We've got an ace muscle now for 700,000 HP. And a new orb. And kimchi. And a feather token.
I'll have plenty of prizes waiting.
Wait, hilariously enough, Mageline is the dub Darkness? Really? Damn. Rocco, how's it going? The game is out? Indeed it is on the Switch. It is not out for PC in any region, and only Japan got the PS4 version. So, unfortunately, we have the one that like has some mild performance issues if the game gets what it wants. Like, if you had the PS4 version, apparently there's no issues at all with, like, the 3D lagginess or anything like that. It just works well. But this one, the Switch can't necessarily handle it, so we got the modes right here. Graphics crisps everything up and looks nice. But, I'm sure you can tell, the lag is rather substantial if there is more than, say, what, 4 or 5 characters. Performance will just get you, performance will make everything look, alright, but it looks fuzzy. I don't know what it is. So if you got a balance, it says like, alright, weed's sort of okay, but it will start lagging a bit if you go too much into some characters on screen.
Follow me, please.
Alright. Common area. Brother told you that graphics looks better if the tune size switched to 720p? I have not noticed that at all. Graphics always just, like, lags a bit for me. Even when I go handheld, docked, or anything like that.
Dump! Dump! Oh, if any of my acquaintances see me like this, it'll be the end of me! My, Mageline! Are you embarrassed? How positively adorable!
She may look that way on the outside, but she's really over 10,000 years old, you know.
That's totally fine. The TV audience won't care, as long as she's adorable. Cute as Justice, too.
Huh? What's this piece of paper?
Zed picked up a piece of paper.
Oh? It appears to be the instructions for the magical wand of transformation. According to this, you need to recite an incantation with a true name to receive its full power.
An incantation with a true name? What am I supposed to say?
Transform! Magical girl Magnificent Marjoline is on the scene! Then you twirl.
What?
I said, transform! Magical girl Magnificent Marjoline is on the scene with a twirl.
What?
Hey, hurry up and say it already. I want to see what an invincible witch can do.
Stop insisting on the impossible! I'm over 10,000 years old, you brat! As if I could ever say something so embarrassing.
Group of familiars suddenly arrived to rid the school of the intruders.
It's fine, familiars. These people aren't intruders. Stand down at once.
However, they're completely ignored Marjolaine's orders.
Are you incapable of following simple commands? It's me, you fools! Principal Marjoline! Don't you recognize me? Well, of course they don't. You look like a completely different person.
It's far more unreasonable to expect them to recognize you like this, is it not?
Alright, what do we got? Fire resistance down, because they're going to throw fire spells at us. Wind resist down, because... It's the same thing, actually. Hold on, what do you have? Okay, you have Mega Wind, and no fire spell, so why is fire resist down here? Oh, the spell changes, alright. Well, that's no entry and enemy boost, and... If you go up here, you can get rid of the no entry and make it aqua, like this one right here, so it's just enemy boost 50. And then... They have bows. They got bows of spirit. Sorry. Attack and a hit. It says the bow. So it will scale with, I think, their weapon. I feel like you're cooking up something to adjust your character with. I scared. How far away would this be? Because I think I want to do it the breaking way. If we do a couple of throws, we can get maybe to like right here-ish. Maybe in front right here if I'm lucky. And then I don't know if I have enough range. It probably have to be the mage. She can hit the no entry to snipe this. And then you have to red is kind of the trap here. If you make it red, then it won't... Oh, yeah, red has to be the last one, because that's where the clear is. So this to turn the blue is green. This turn the green into blues. The red was light blue, though, so... Huh. No other shield symbols, right? So POW does work. Indeed it does. It's not a meme build if it works. That's the scary thing of it all. At once or one at a time? Yeah, unfortunately.
What's my name?
If I knew what kind of AI they had, I would know like if they were gonna move onto the slide or not. Because technically this map can be done the traditional way, it's just gonna take a bit longer if you want to be extra safe about it.
My powers. I may overdo it.
Who can take me?
Oh my god. With boots on, you only have 4 movement!
Okay. You must be today's sacrifices. Here I go. Nowhere to hide.
Okay, they do move.
Was it good for you? That's all.
Barely grazed me.
Let's
And of
go.
course, poisoned. But the mage is right, or the healer's right here.
Okay.
Seems you do understand. This'll lend you a hand. I'll show you. It's time to feast.
Does Zed not get any gain experience? Not unless he's on the field. The way Disgaea 6 works is that experience is given only at the end for whoever's been on the field. If I never put him on the field, he'll never get experience. The way I want it to happen. He's only to be used in story maps that he has to be used. Until then, he's there.
Understood. Together. Simulation complete. Charging energy. Erasing enemy.
Why do I have 400k SP? Because orb. You asked for an orb, so that's an orb. You forgot to give that much. Yup, my dude.
Was it good for you? That's all. Okay.
You're a healer, but you got an arm on you.
feels rather pleasant.
Let me punch things. All right, dude. We got you.
Sit! There!
Actually, Kyle might stay right here so that way he can get rid of these if I really get the chance to.
Preparing to lift. There. Lifting. Throwing. Okay.
God, shining. That movement's amazing. Let's make a problem.
Was it good for you?
Oh, you're on the minus ice too, I think. Surprised you lived,
shall go for
actually.
it.
Like, genuinely surprised you lived. What does this look like?
Bring it on!
Yeah, I don't know why that had to be a sort of teleport to another area just for that animation right there. We could have done without that, but alright.
About this!
And funny enough, Shining had enough movement to walk all the way over here. And still heal. It's so strange having a thief that can just zoom her way to wherever the fuck she wants and just... it works out.
Sit!
Charging energy. Erasing enemy. That's all. Boy.
I don't know how long the aggro thing keeps for. It might only be for a turn.
I'll show you!
and I did the bonus right there, so gonna count that as good. Ah, you're... Wait, I forgot. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It just sucks you have no abilities.
Target acquired. Fire.
Oh. Well, fuck me. Alright, instantly.
Lifting. Throwing.
And the fire resist minus 50 still there. Okay, they don't have minus fire though. They don't have fire though, so it can work out. Oh, you're so close.
I win!
Was it good?
Barely grazed me.
That's all. Let's do something nice. Was it good for you? Boy. Shall we commence?
Thankfully, minus fire works both ways. Don't even need to, but
How about this?
Where are you? Cross formation. No escape.
Is that all?
one point, that's a lot of experience and just the money we're getting. Hell, is kind of fuck all, but still.
This shameless form is entirely unbecoming for the Honorable Magi Mage School of Magic's principal. I must defeat the God of Destruction and regain my original form. Otherwise, I'll lose my status, along with my dignity.
About that, you do know you're stuck this way, right?
Huh?
It says right here in the instructions, once used, you cannot reverse course. Take care when doing so.
Ah! What am I to do? I can't live like this! Why not? There's nothing wrong with being absolutely adorable. Don't you agree, Peori? She's right. Cute is justice after all.
There are so many people who would pay mountains of cash to be young again. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
No, 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 no! This school values tradition and order. It is the most prestigious school in the Netherworld. It is unimaginable for the principal of such an esteemed institution to run around as a shameless, magical girl.
You can change, right?
I don't see the problem here. Don't sweat the small stuff.
This isn't small in the least!
There's another school is what? Another academy from Disgaea 3, remember? That school still exists, right?